Howdy everybody, this is Rabid Goalie here for another episode of SevTech Ages. I had planned on doing the intro riding around in my cart, but for some reason it's disappeared, and it's just gone. Which I find a little alarming and very troubling since while that cart wasn't expensive, it wasn't cheap, and the carts that I had planned on building were going to be much more expensive than that. If they're just going to up and disappear, I'm not going to bother. That's pretty disappointing. I don't know what to think about that. I'm pretty unhappy with that. I've checked all of my chests, but it's just not there. So, alrighty then. So much for that, and so much for Steve's carts, because if I can't build the cart and trust that it's going to be here, I'm not going to use it. So in this episode, what I am going to do is I'm going to go find some oil, going that-a-way, somewhere out there, somewhere in the ocean. I'm going to find some oil, I'm going to build a platform, I'm going to set up the basic infrastructure, like the pump jack and the distillation tower, and maybe some power stuff over there, because it's going to take quite a bit of power. And, you know, maybe get a little new miscellaneous stuff done here as well. Hopefully. So, that is my plan, and I'm going to get to it. Okay, so here I am in the middle of the ocean, looking for some goodies. Oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Ooh, it is. That is going to be a problem. Shoot. I'm going to have to move this. I did not think about that. Luckily for me, though, it's all fine because this holds its energy. Not that it would matter because this works really well anyway. But, you know, it's good to know. Do that. And did it keep its configuration? Oh, it sure did. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let me put that on there. Ooh, is this going to be a problem? Hope not. No, it's not going to be a problem because the sag of the wire can be a problem. So you never know. Put this here, put that there. Cool. And then all you do is you right-click it, and as soon as it comes back up, you get your core sample. I've already done one. No minerals found. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I think I can place these. Can I? I cannot place these. No, I cannot. That is incorrect. Shoot. Alright. Wow. It'd be nice if I could place them. Like, if I could just put it down here in this chunk. Okay. See, that's north, so this is the southeast. Okay, I'll have to keep them in order somehow. Okay, let's do another one. That one was no good. Let's grab that one. See what that one does. I have to shift to place that. Oh. Alright, cool. What are we going to find in this chunk? No minerals. Shoot. No fluid reservoir. Okay. I'm looking for oil, of course. Looking for Earl. Who's the Earl? No one. Do this one. Have something good for me. I don't want to hunt all over the place. And nothing. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, so I'm going to have to go around, you know, the different chunks and find them and hopefully find, well, not find the chunks, but find something good. Alright guys, I'm out in the ocean still looking for oil, and I found it. In this chunk right here, we have over 6,000 buckets of oil, which is awesome. Well, no, yeah, 6,000 buckets of oil. That is great. In this one here, and yes, I'm using insulated wires, in this one we have a bunch of lava, which could be very good. So I've got those. I'm keeping these in order, and I'm using the waypoints to mark the chunks that I've checked. So let's check this next one. Could we get lucky enough to find oil in two chunks right next to each other? I mean, I doubt it, but you never know. Let's do this one. I hear another stupid piranha. Go away, piranhas. No one likes you. They're ugly, too. You ever seen them in real life? Oh, my God. They're terrible looking. Okay, not in that one. Man. Come on, give me something good in this last one. Let me put it there. Put it there. Hopefully. Man, that would be great. Although, ooh, I didn't want to do that. Setting up right here is going to be good anyway, because we have lava and we have oil. What is that? Nothing. Nothing. Shoot. Okay, so let me see. So that is this one here and this one here. I'm going to test these next ones over and see if there's anything in there. There may be. So I'm going to test those. Hopefully we can get lucky and get a couple of chunks with some really good stuff in it. Okay, so I'm over here where I'm going to put up the pump jack and extract the oil and whatnot, and I have found a good location that has water, lava, and oil. I've got the chunks highlighted, so in the chunk that I'm standing in, oh, I don't have it completely highlighted. In this chunk, there's oil. In this one, there's lava. And then in this one, there's water, which, you know, water. I don't really need it, but, you know, it's there just in case I decide, oh, hey, I do need it. I need to pump it up for steam or whatever. There's nothing in this one, unfortunately, but oh well, you know, you're not going to get it perfect, I suppose. Maybe if I hunted around longer, but I don't feel like doing that. I'll probably be building a few more of these, so I've drawn out kind of a plan on what I want to do here. I know how big the pump jack is and the tower and some of the other things, and I think I'm going to use, because it's going to take over 3,000 RF per tick to do this. So I'm going to need a diesel engine, so I'm going to need area, you know, an area for that, which is kind of, you know, it kind of works out that there's nothing in this chunk. But I'm going to build the platform here as well anyway. So what I want to do is I want to lay this out, and I'm just going to lay out the outer perimeter first, and then I'll fill it in, because it'll be real fast and easy to fill it in. But before I do that, I want to build the feet that these platforms stand on. And I've got this 3 meters. Is it 3 or 4? 3 meters off of ocean level. So I'm going to build it up here. I'm just going to do the outline real quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, hopefully you can see from this what I was talking about when I said, you know, have the essentially each platform in their separate chunks meeting in the middle. I've framed out each chunk to show what I meant anyway. My next step is going to be to put in the basically the feet that this thing sits on. So what I need to do there is, oh, this is going to be difficult, isn't it? I'm going to have to jump down underneath here to do this, which is going to be a pain in the butt, I believe. But I want to make this look like one of those oil rigs out in the North Sea or in the Gulf of Mexico. So this is kind of necessary. I'm going to find a chisel for cobblestone. I was going to say concrete, not concrete, cobblestone. Yeah, that's what I want. to kind of make this look a little bit more like metal. I'm not going to use metal. That'd be crazy. I think it's big tile that has a connected texture. It is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is big tile. So I'm going to use that. I know it's not perfect, but I'm going to use that as the texture for this to make like the air-filled legs going down into the water, because they don't go all the way down to the seafloor in most cases, and I don't want to use the cobblestone to do that anyway. So I am going to kind of frame one of those in, and then I'll come back and show you what I mean, because I don't think I'm doing a very good job of explaining this. Okay, so I have the beginnings of this this column laid out, and this is going to extend down a little ways. It's basically a 7-block diameter circle with this, I think that's a 6 or a 5 diameter, where it narrows down, and it's going to go down and it's going to flare back out to the 7-block diameter, and then I'll end it a little ways down, so that it doesn't take up a bunch of cobblestone. Plus, it is hollow, and if I need to, I can clear the water out of it. Let me get up here. If I can easily get up here, I can clear the water out of it and use it as storage. Like if I need to build a, I don't know, like a tinker's tank to hold the lava or the water or the oil, I could do that in these. Although I don't know if I'm going to need to do that. So they might just be for looks, but they could be useful for something. And I know this platform is big, but there's a very good chance I might need all this space, or at least most of this space, because this is the chunk with the oil in it. So I'm definitely going to have a derrick, or a pump jack, I'm sorry, a pump jack pumping the oil out. But I think it's this one here that has lava in it. I'm pretty sure. And I might need to be pumping that lava out at the same time. So I might need to have 2 or 3 pump jacks going. I do know we need steam. And it may just be easier to set up and more efficient to set up something in this chunk to pump the water up with a pump jack and then turn it into steam with one of those solar towers. I can't remember what exactly they're called. But one of those solar towers that heats the water up into steam using the sun. We might want to set that up here. And in that case, we would need all this space right here. Well, of course, it's raining again, but got a little bit more done on this, and this is about what I'm going for. I would have rather have used metal for these scaffolds, but man, that would be unbelievably expensive, so I'm not going to do that. But I think this looks pretty good. You know, do something like this to make it more, you know, I don't know, more industrial. Something like that. Come on. Oh. I usually just get out of the boat and swim around. So let's see. Yeah, something like that. And I might build like a fake crane or something off of it. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm definitely going to do that, but I might. One nice thing is if I do need to hollow these out, or of course, where's he at? Get out of here. Get out of here. If I do need to clear these of their water, there is a ocean monument right there. Hope you can see that. There's an ocean monument, excuse me, right there, so I could go over there if I really needed to. So yeah, I think this is going to work out pretty well. I like it at least. And I have the entrance hopefully kind of hidden. Like I don't want the entrance to be super obvious. Oops. I got my climbing gloves on, so I've left these open. Let me kill this guy. Get out of here. Yeah, I'll light it up better later. Oh, I thought I heard a zombie. Did I? He might be down there. Anyway. Now this is my basic idea. You know, to make it look like a An oil derrick. An oil rig. You understood the first time I said that. You don't need me to keep repeating it, but yeah, this is my idea. And of course, I'll finish sending these down a little further. That's why I left these open, so I can just jump down there, build, you know, and then if I need to with the climbing gloves, I can just climb back out. So hopefully that should be pretty quick. This platinum wand does not work underwater, so I'm going to have to do this by hand, but that's alright. But yeah, and then I'm going to put the pump jack and all of that good stuff up here. So this should look pretty cool. This should look pretty close, especially with the tower. This should look pretty close to what an oil rig looks like. You know, a reasonable facsimile, anyway. Yeah, that's looking more along the lines of what I wanted. I did raise the platform up because it didn't look as much like an oil rig as I thought that it should. So I did raise that up. I'm liking the way these look. And I am going to go over to the ocean monument and get some sponges to empty these out so that we can use these as storage. But I'm only going to do a quick little montage of that because I do definitely want to get the pump jack done today, the crusher over at the base. I want to get some stuff done here. So I'm just going to do a montage. I mean, it's a vanilla structure. Everybody, I'm sure, has beaten the ocean monuments, so it's not really a challenge, especially when you have water breathing, double the number of hit points you'd normally have, all these baubles. I mean, it's not really a challenge. So I'm not going to include the entire thing. Like, that's not going to be a majority of the episode. It'll probably only be a couple of minutes. I'll just, you know, piece together a little something. So all right, I'm going to finish these up, and then I'll come back and get to work on the pump jack. Okay, so as you can hear, I am over here at the ocean monument. I've been hit with the mining fatigue, so I can't mine anything. I've set up some totems leading over here, but I didn't get it all the way over to here. And I'm not going to bother setting up too many out there. Okay, get out of here. Leave me alone. Oh, do that one, and let me do the base. I really want the Enderman effect here, but I didn't have enough room right there, so let me do this. I drank one of the potions, the water-breathing potions as well, so I could set up a bunch of these over here. These totems. Let me get Enderman so I can actually see something. And I think I'll just I'll set these up throughout this ocean monument so that I can get through here easily without having to work too hard at it. Oop, sponges. That's what I'm looking for right here. This is what I want. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay, I gotta go kill them first. Die. Get out of here. Okay, so I've been here. Oh, my water breathing is run out. Here we go. Ow, jerk. Get out of here. I kill you. Is this where the next one is at? Yeah. And we just have one up top. Come here, you. Right, cool. Okay, on to the last one. One more to go. Ooh, is this it? Yes. Come here. I'm gonna kill you. Get out of here. Last one. Die, you. And now we should be able to mine once this mining fatigue wears off. Okay, so I'm getting some of the stuff together that I need. I've got all the stuff to do the pump jack and the distillation tower. and some piping. But of course we're going to need power, and I don't really think I want to use the water wheels, although I may have to resort to that, at least initially. Since making this windmill is one of the it's one of the advancements, so I figure I'll make this, and maybe I can put it up on top of the distillation tower. Now I know I've used these before, and I don't remember how much power they produce at the very highest you can make them. It won't be enough to run this. I do remember that. It won't be nearly enough. Between the two, we will need over 3,000 RF per tick. So pretty much, I think I may have mentioned this in a previous clip, but we will need at least one diesel generator just to power that. And there's our advancement for that. I probably won't use both of these windmills, but I may have to. Well, I would definitely need to, but I don't know how much power they're going to produce. Probably not much. Let me grab some copper. We have a lot of copper. I'm just going to do a whole stack. I'm going to make these into wires, and then I can make a bunch of the low... Oh, see, I don't really use low voltage, though. Oh, I don't... Maybe I should calculate this out. Okay, so I figure we'll need at least 2 over there. Probably more. So let me grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to make 4 of them. I don't know if I want to have 4 running, though. I really don't. You can get more out of them than these. That's for sure. But they're not as easy to set up. They need to be really high up in the air to get that kind of power. And I don't remember what the fall off is in terms of being lower to the ground. Yeah, I made more of that than I needed, but I did that on purpose. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take these over with me. Let me see. That is iron and... Now, we need these for other things. It's iron and redstone to make... Oh, I need the kinetic dynamo. Okay, so I'll need these anyway. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll just go this way. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to go ahead and just make up all of these. There it is. I think it looks more like a an oil rig now than it did. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's okay. It'll work. I think it'll look more like an oil rig because I'm probably going to build a little like just a I'm gonna look at some pictures, but probably like a boxy kind of structure because you know they don't do anything for aesthetics on an oil rig. They don't care about how things look as long as it's functional. So their buildings are nothing more than boxes with doors in them. Like they don't care. So so I don't care. How do I get up here? No, I don't have my climbing gloves on, and it's just too high. It's 5 high instead of 4. I need to put some ladders in there. Okay, so now I'm going to turn these on, and I've got a pretty good idea of how I want to lay these out. Okay, so let me, I want to build the pump jack. Let me put it on the pump jack. Good. And then I can grab that because I've got this set to the crusher, and I'm not doing that, obviously. I'm doing this. So what does this say? Middle click to rotate. Middle click. Shift middle click to mirror. Okay. Okay, so that's how I want it. And I think I want it... do I want it tight up against the... let me do that. How does that look? That's one block off. In my sketch, I've got it farther away from the borders of the chunks, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. Okay. Oh, it highlights the block too. I didn't notice that. So let me take this out. Oh, does this have one on this? No. No, it does not. Okay, we do have a lot of these. Oh, that is nice. Oh, and I immediately put something in the wrong spot. Doesn't get any easier than this, and I managed to screw it up. That one. This is cool, man. I really like this. And if I remember correctly, for one, let me turn this chunk fencing off. Oh, I put my hammer back. Oh, you don't hit the redstone engineering block. Okay. Yeah, second level. Engineering block on a second level. Obviously I was hitting the wrong one. So how do I get this thing to stop doing its thing? Is it, what is it? What is this? Why are there red, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, well, I'm going to change this to the distillation tower. And craft that. Grab this. So why? Oh, it's gone now. Okay, I thought it was because the projector. I wasn't sure. I was hoping that was the case. Oh, let me get this out of here. That looks stupid. Get out of there. You don't belong there. What's wrong with you? That looks really cool. That looks really cool. I like that. Of course I do. I love immersive engineering, the way they do, the way he does, or I don't know, the machines. It is really cool, though. So I want the, okay, maybe I can line this up. Okay, just get that off my hotbar. I've got a block spacing of 2 here. So let me spin this around. That's right. Okay, so I want to step one more over, and that's where I want it. Alright, we're getting close. I believe we are getting close. I think I made a few... Oh, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's formed up. I think that's the whole tower. Okay, so now, where do I hit this thing? On the redstone engineering block. The one time I actually read it, rather than just do it, it's what I would have done. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, cool. Awesome. Let me go to the crusher, because I really want that today. That's the main goal of the episode, if I'm honest. But I knew it wasn't going to be that difficult. But with that, we can ore double, which is amazing. Like, that's, it's about time, really. Let me plug these things up together. I can't remember. Do I need a pump in between these? I may. Okay, let me grab one of these and one of these. Oh, I can't see like what it does for RF. Oh, shoot. Oh, and I don't have any more steel scaffolding. Can I form this back into... Yes. Maybe that'll be enough. I don't remember how big these are. Oh, good. Perfect. 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 There we go. I don't know. That doesn't look to be turning very quickly. And I don't really know how to gauge, without being able to check it in Wayla or with some tool. I don't know how to gauge how much power that's producing. I do know they can turn way faster than that, though. That is probably next to nothing. Oh, I'm going to fall off the edge. Yeah, that's probably next to nothing. Well, alright. I'll have to come over and wire this up. I know this is not running. Oh, where's the power going? I bet it's over here, isn't it? Is this where the power comes in? Oh, it is. I think it is. Oh, no, it's right here. Okay, so I have to move that over here. Let's at least do that. I mean, come on now. There we go. Okay, hopefully... Oh, I put that away. Hopefully this will work in terms of letting me run the wires. This is not going to be nearly enough power. Like, there's no way. I'll be amazed if this thing really runs much at all. I mean, it's going to run until the power runs out of this. I mean, yeah, it's running. Huh. It doesn't really buffer, does it? It doesn't have enough capacity going through these wires to even allow this to run much. Is it jerky like that all the time? No, it's not. Ah, this is empty. Well, that didn't take much time, did it? Oh, did we get anything out of this? I don't think we did we? How do I check? Can I just grab a bucket of something out of here? No. I mean, I do kind of care. I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't want this wasting anything. I don't know how to check to see if there's anything in there. I might disconnect this. Because if this is just wasting the buckets of oil, I absolutely do not want it to do that. Because, no to that. So, okay, well, that's cool. This needs power, and this is going to take a lot of power. This takes twice as much as this. This takes 1,024 RF per operation. So we did do something. That's why I'm concerned, because I didn't get any oil out of this. So I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'll have to mess around with it off camera a little bit. This is the output. And I don't think this matters. That's the output. No, this is the... Oh, did I build this wrong? Oh, did I build this wrong? This is the input, isn't it? Can I switch that? I doubt it. No. Whatever. Yeah, there's nothing in this, so whatever it pumped out is just gone, I suppose. So, alright, well, whatever. I guess I'll have to deal with that. Anyway, that's really disappointing. I'm really very unhappy with that. Very unhappy with that, because this was not a small amount of work that I'm going to have to redo. But whatever. Anyway, I'm going to go back over to the base and set up that... set up the crusher. Alright, so let's set this thing up. Let me look at this real quick. Let's not have another mistake like the distillation tower. Okay, so I want the light engineering block on this side. Like that. think is fine. Otherwise, I don't think it really matters. I'll do that. And if I remember correctly, and I'm sure I don't, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. No. There we go. Perfect. All right, that is awesome. So what is the next thing we want? I think it's this squeezer. Okay, because I want to set this projector to the next thing that I want. So great, that is awesome. Now we don't jump inside of here because that would hurt. Let's grab this guy. And, oh, that's low voltage. I don't want that. And oh, we don't need any relays. Why did I grab a relay? I don't need that. What am I doing? I don't need insulated wire. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, we've got to, right? We got to throw something in here because this thing looks so cool when it works. Yeah. Let me throw this in there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, that's a mistake. I'm gonna have to put a hopper up here. I don't mind doing that, but I'm gonna have to put a hopper up here. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have anything in here, right? No. Perfect. Can it input it into this? Sure can. Beautiful. That is awesome. So great. This is awesome. I feel like I got a decent amount done today, so thank you for joining me. And in the next episode, I'm going to try to get more set up over at the oil refinery. At least a little bit. But I want to get started on the modular machines so that we can start taking advantage of those as well. I made a bunch of modularium plates, so we're all ready to go with that. So in the next episode, I'm going to get onto that. So thanks again for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.